Ah, yes, the power of symbols. So I have a very sprawling job right now that requires me to essentially make a document for every one of these words. And then, but each of those documents, I do want to keep using this thing and these guys and these little dudes here. So I keep having to open one of these documents and copy paste these things out of here and then carry it forward to the new document. And then I finish this and then I move on to the next document and then I want these again. So having done this way too many times already, I'm like, forget it. We're going to make a symbol. So that way it's ready to go in the symbols library. And that way I can just use this as its own entity and I can just drag it in anytime I want. So that's what we're going to do. So real quick, I'm just going to open a new document here. And we're just going to copy paste this is what it'll be every time I bring it in. So I'm going to copy paste that and I'm just going to paste it and then I'm going to page center it right there. Good enough. Now we're going to save, but we're going to save as, and then you're going to go save as type. And then you're going to go to CSL. So instead of a CDR, it's a Corel symbol library. There we go. And then we're going to name it. I'm just going to call it, let's see, I'm going to call it Loma stuff, just simple. Because I don't know if I'll ever use this again, actually, once this job's over. So that's fine. So it's almost like a disposable symbol. And then we're going to save it in Corel content and we're going to save it in symbols and we're going to hit save. There you go. And then this, now that we're in a CSL, we're going to highlight this and then we're going to use our symbols guy here, right? So anyway, so we're going to hit new symbol. So create symbol. So we have that selected. You're going to hit symbol. And then I'm just going to call this, again, just the Loma stuff. Mark 2, whatever. Fine. Okay. So now you can see where it went blue. So now this as itself is one giant symbol. And then that is Loma Linda stuff. And then you can see it over here in my symbols thing. There it is right there. So now what we're going to do is save that. And we'll shut it down. And then import library. So I think we go find that now because it's in documents. And it's under Corel. And it's under Corel content. And then you go down to symbols. And then it should be Loma Linda. Loma stuff. There you go. And then you're going to hit copy. I like to copy it locally and hit OK. And so now theoretically, it should be there. It never does it live though. There it is. So now I can get rid of this, but now I can just grab this and drag it. And so now I have this so now I no longer have to go find the old, like go open this one and then copy paste what I need. You know, it's kind of over here. It's over here. It's over here. So this is what I keep copy and pasting forward on every job, on every one of these documents for this entire job. So now that's going to make that a lot easier. I can just close this probably for good now. I don't have to keep referencing that one. Now, this is a symbol, all one piece of a symbol. So now what you want to do is once you have this and it's still blue because it's a symbol and it tells you right here it's a symbol on layer 1. So just hit revert to objects and it should go black. There you go. And now everything will keep the name of what it was. So essentially, like when you create a symbol like that, it almost freezes it in time. It just like puts epoxy on it and you can keep it with you. And then you can do a little something where the epoxy just goes away and everything reverts back to what it is. So reference KISS, that's what, so it doesn't change the name. There's red outline arrow, stuff like that. So now we're in business. And so now I can just keep moving these forward because these are what I need right now. I need these little R's because these are reference kisses for reverse bends. So I keep bringing these forward like this in every one of the documents. So now I'm good to go. I'm good to go. And then I can, if I need it again, it's right there, drag and drop. There it is. Revert to objects. Takes a minute because there's a little bit of info. There you go. Hope that helps. Use those symbols.